All right, guys, it's time. There's been a request for more Dads Can't Cook videos, so look, I put on the shirt. It looks backwards to you, but in case you can't read it, it's right there. And we're gonna do something I've been waiting to do for a while. And look, for cinematic purposes, Dads Can't Cook is cinematic now. And plus, just a little note about the best dad thing. Sorry, you can be a great father. You can be an amazing father and still not necessarily be the best. So I apologize to all the other dads out there, but I have a mug too, and so it's kind of game, set, match. Probably one of the most important elements of any Dad Can't Cook video, besides getting nice and limber beforehand on the yoga mat so you don't hurt yourself in the kitchen, is picking the right music for the experience. And today, there's no better look than Surprise Chef, one of my favorite bands from Australia. Check them out. It's the perfect cooking music. Plus they got chef in their name. All right, here we go. Every video has to start. Wash your hands, you disgusting, filthy pile of meat. Fix your shiznit before you go touching everybody's food. You know what I'm saying? Rule number one. All right, so let's get real. The holidays roll around every year. You haven't been cooking turkeys all year. You don't know what to do. You're getting ready to have a bunch of people at your house. You want success, and there's only one way to achieve success in life. The harder you work, the luckier you get. And today, we're putting in some work on this practice turkey. Check it. All right, let's start at the beginning. Better butter. We're gonna make better butter. That's, if you make all the little elements in your project high quality, then what do you think is gonna happen to the entire project? Higher quality. It's simple mathematics. Now, it was Funk Jam last night. I am a little bit, dragging, but I can still go ahead and take the time to chop some garlic. And I don't think I need to explain to you guys how to shell the garlic, right? Y'all know how to do that. We good with that, right? Look, this right here, this is what's gonna happen. This is gonna go in there. And we're gonna make ourselves a custom butter for our practice turkey. We're gonna make one for the real turkey too, trust. Why the practice turkey? Why? Well, because today I'm going to do something I've never done before. And I've heard it's kind of the best way. We've cooked turkeys for a dozen years or more over here at this house. And, they always come out great. But I heard that spatchcocking is the way. So today, I got to give that a go before the whole family comes, Plus, stick around to the end because I think you're going to enjoy the end of this video. Probably even more than the beginning. I don't even know if you enjoyed the beginning. Hopefully you enjoy it. All right, so hypothetically, from what I understand here, we're gonna remove the backbone from this bird right here. And then we're gonna splay it on its, and we're gonna flatten it out so that it cooks more evenly. But, I can't film that part. I need all my hands, but you get the idea. If you need to look up how to do that, that's what I did. You can do that. All right, that was challenging. As you can see, I have 3 different knives and some scissors. But we're gonna be setting some stuff aside. That part's a little harder than they make it look in the YouTube video, I'll tell you what. Hopefully I did it right. Now you might say, Josh, what about all the stuff on the sides? And I will say to you, we are gonna make the put aside stuff. It's always, we're gonna use it. We use everything. Just about. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna use that liver, but we use most of it. You put a little oil in a pan, you can start working on your little stock for some gravy or whatever you want to do with it. So we're gonna chop these up a little bit. We're gonna chop up this neck. We're gonna chop up the rest of this backbone. I don't know if we're gonna use that stuff right there, but then we're gonna make this little stock. And you might be like, oh no, what about the stuffing? What about the stuff? Where are you going to put the stuffing? We're not going to stuff the bird, dude. Here's the deal with this method. Look, you know when you cook a turkey the other way? Like, you don't get the crispy skin from the leg. It's like underneath, right? Look, we're going to get more crispy skin. We're going to be working on that in a second too. And then we're going to have a more evenly cooked bird. That's the goal. Juicy. Guys, if you have herbs in your garden out there still, now's the time. Now's the time. Get them before, they die. Use them in something. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? All right. You guys watch Lessons in Chemistry? Or did you read the book even? I heard the book is even better than the show, but Dad Can Cook endorses the show. I haven't read the book yet. But this part is kind of like that. So what you're doing is you're ladling some boiling water over the skin of the turkey to break down the collagens and allow the skin to brown. It's rendering out some of the fat, right? And you can see it. It kind of like, it tightens up, right? When you, I don't know if you can see that, but it's tight. It's getting tight. You're also going to take some of that boiling water and add it to your stock, right? This is phase one of this. Don't hate. This is about to be also really nice. We're going to make a good gravy. We're actually going to have some pre-made stock for Thanksgiving. Another reason to get into the practice turkey routine. We are ready, bro. Now, hopefully, you've already brined your bird. You were supposed to do that yesterday. But now you're just going to get some salt on that little buddy. You know what I mean? Get it underneath. Go ahead. Don't be afraid. But this will help a little bit. Seal in the flavors. And make sure you get both sides. Oh, shit. I just ripped the leg off. So as you can see from the last video, once you're spatchcocked this biatch, it might rip apart on you. We got a little bit of damage here, but I'm not really afraid. It's really just that, I mean, it actually looks pretty. Actually, this is my favorite. It looks pretty, but actually, this is my favorite Surprise Chef song, I think. Let's see what it's called. I just put them on all the time, so I don't always know. Velodrome, bro, that's the one. Look that up. Look. Welcome to my house. All right, so yeah. It looks pretty good, though. I mean, I think we're doing all right. Gotta have the ghost dog. All right, everybody, fridge the bird. It's time. Now, ideally, you put it up in the fridge there for like overnight. Maybe even longer, if it can hang. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen next. Now I'm going away for a minute and I'm gonna do the rest of the day. But later, maybe tomorrow, at some point, we're gonna cook that bitch. Also, just real quick, so you guys know, something I think it'll make you a better chef. Look, I did all that cooking already, right? But look at the space. You clean as you go. You want to clean as you go. It'll make your life easier. And if you bring that philosophy into all the things you do, get every little detail taken care of, make sure that you're not in a rush, that you're not distracted, then you'll deserve a bagel. At first look, what do you think?
I mean, it smells good.
That's a good start.
That's my first look. It smells amazing.
You see this?
Okay. Insides? Little insides too?
Little stock time.
Okay.
What do you think about that little splayed out? What kind of sound did it make? It's funny, but it's sad for the turkey, but it's funny. This is about to be. We're going to work on this a little bit next. This is going to be part of the future. Don't be sad. It'll be ready soon.
Bonjour. Oui. Je l'aime. gosh. Wee, wee.
All right, friends. It's been an undisclosed amount of time, but we're gonna call it the right amount, the mystery amount. And we're gonna take this bird, and do you remember the butter from before? Don't forget about that. That's important. What we're gonna do with this, now that it's nice and, you know, we got it to kind of this consistency. We fridged it up for a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and lift back the skin on this guy, and we're gonna rub that turkey all over we are gonna rub the turkey, but the butter all inside of the skin there. That's gonna take some work, and I can't do it while I'm holding the phone, so I'm telling you what's happening. That's happening. That's what you do next. All right, now that we've taken care of that, and we put that under the skin. It was not pretty, but it was cool. And then we're gonna take this. Now, normally you would kind of throw some sort of aromatics up inside of your bird, but because we're on that Spatchcock tip, we're gonna just kind of throw them over the pan here to give it a little bit. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some water, just a little bit, and we're gonna let this thing kind of steam the aroma up from underneath the bird. It's gonna be glorious. Glory be. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We're gonna drain. We're gonna save the liquid in that thing underneath the drain colander, and then we're gonna work on the gravy, and we're gonna save some stock just for sipping on a cold day. Liquid gold! All right, fam, so the next step is to take the liquid gold. I'm gonna go ahead and separate a little bit of meats from there. I've got the leftover vegetables from the stock in the blender. We're gonna pour some of this, we're gonna add some of that, and that's gonna be the base for our gravy, which we're gonna use later. Got all the bases covered now. All right, I did actually manage to get a bunch of meat off of that, the neck and everything. So that's in there. We're gonna do this. Ready? Look, what did I do before I worked on the gravy? I did my dishes. All right, so before I go too hard on the gravy, which I just put some pepper in and some other spices, you're kind of on your own with the spices. You know, you gotta keep it spicy. You gotta keep it flavorful, but that's kind of personal. So I'm not gonna tell you what I do, but you guys can do it. You guys know what's going on. I don't think I have to explain it to you. Look, this year, I have this dual, and I think that's part of the thing, is like, you can't throw a turkey in the oven and just guess. I think having the temperature being told to you on the inside is how you're gonna keep it from getting too dry. So we got lots of protection. We got liquid underneath, we've got temperature, we got the butter under the skin. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna throw this in at 450, and when it beeps at me, it's coming out. Now, I don't think I need to tell you about the power of cornstarch, but in case you don't know, it's pretty magical. So what you're gonna wanna do is get some really hot water. This is called a roux, by the way. It's more French stuff going on in the kitchen. And the one thing about cornstarch, you're gonna get some in a cup or whatever you're measuring, whatever your thing is. You're gonna put some hot water in it, and you're gonna turn it into this liquid. And here's the thing, this is gonna thicken up whatever you put it in. Soup, gravy, and we're cornstarch in this, and the only thing I gotta tell you is a little goes a long way. Like a little. If you're gonna do this, do a little bit at a time, so you don't overdo it, right? Dude, this chicken stock that I made, I put a whole jar of in the fridge. It's delicious, dude. This is like the best. I wish you could taste this, but I can't even tell you how flavorful, rich, and good it feels, and nutritious. just want to say, oh my God, the gravy. Will you taste some for all the people?
I'll gladly taste this.
I tasted some.
It's delicious, babe.
We're winning.
I am winning right now.
It's not Thanksgiving, it's Thanks winning. Look at this. All right, so the thigh meat is technically done, but I'm gonna leave it still because this is practice, and I want to see if it gets overdone if you leave it the same with the, you know what I'm saying, with the breast. So the breast is done, but let's take a look. Dang, y'all. I don't know, bro. It's looking pretty good. Okay. All right, y'all. It's time. And we know that poultry is supposed to be 165. We know that. But we're going to let this thing rest. And it's going to still continue to cook while it's resting. And it's going to get there. What are we doing here? Oh, my God, bro. All right. I'm going to get this out. Yeah, baby. Look at her shine. Look at that bird glisten. Plus, like we said, the under part of the bird that you don't get the skin off of, look, now you got extra skin for the skin lovers. Remember how I was talking about making a practice turkey?
I do.
All year? Now look. We did it! It was way before Thanksgiving, and look.
Practice turkey.
Practice makes perfect, everybody. That's the moral of the story today.
I call this one. This one's mine.
You call that one?
Yeah.
The whole leg.
Whoa, it just came right off. Oh, look at that.
I call the whole leg.
Okay,
That one.
you got it. You want to do first taste?
No, what? I probably need to first taste you.
Okay. Success. All the hard work, y'all, was worth it. Spatchcock. I think I might be doing this forever now. We're all plated up. I mean, I only cut up a little bit for tonight, you know, but dang, it looks great. And I'm going to tell you what, I ate some and it tastes incredible and it is moist. And that is probably the best turkey I've ever cooked. And I don't think I'm going back. And you think the picture of the traditional Thanksgiving turkey is fake news. It's not how you're supposed to do this. This is how you do this, children.
So
Whoa, then what's the review?
it's really good, babe. His gravy's on point. Turkey is tender, juicy.
Where's the dinner, bro? We're in. But Dad, I hear some of you out there saying it. But Dad, what are you gonna do with all that turkey? Because that's a lot. And plus, it's before Thanksgiving and we wanna kind of save ourselves a little bit with the turkey. We don't wanna overdose on the turkey right away. So stick around to the end and you'll find out. We got plans for that and the gravy. But also, just so you know, we got this left over, but that's going back in here to make some more stock because that stuff was banging, right? We're not gonna waste anything here. Stick around, hey.
You should really do a dad can cook turkey this year.
Think so?
Yeah.
Why can't I should maybe keep this a secret? All right, you guys, that's been a lot of fun, but I'm gonna go on the couch. I think that's the next move. I swear. It's the tryptophans? Tryptophans? Hey. All right, y'all. So, what am I gonna do with all the extra turkey? Well, the plan was, and still is, to give it away to some homeless people, unhoused people. There's lots of them living right by the studio. There's some homeless shelters there that I work at, the studio. I see these people all the time. I used to throw an event. Maybe we'll bring it back to raise some money for the homeless shelter. But today, I'm going to do the giving part of Thanksgiving and give away this practice turkey to some people who might appreciate it and need it. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about the giving part of Thanksgiving, yo. That's important too. Hey man, y'all hungry?
Yeah.
I was making trying to get my turkey recipe right, so I got a whole bird there for y'all if you want it.
They get it. Oh heck, turkey
Some
gravy.
gravy to go with it. It's
Heck
the
yeah.
best one I ever made.
Thank you, honey.
All right, y'all enjoy. Make sure you share that around. Now y'all stay warm.
You too.
All right. Look. For the price of a cup of coffee, well, an expensive one, you can practice too. This is why it's practice season. It's practice season, everybody. Hey guys, this car wash was twice as expensive as my practice turkey. And it was the basic car wash. You too can practice.
But we have a lot of this dessert.
Yeah, but we've invited people over for dessert.
For dessert.
Yes.
It's happening, you guys.
It's happening
It's happening, and look,
on the turkey.
we're ready because we practiced.
Oh, I am in it. Dad can cook, bro. 23.
Levi, let's stay out the kitchen for a sec, bud.
Holy cow.
Ooh. Oh, it worked. It worked. Look at it. Well, I mean, we haven't tasted it yet, but it appears to have worked. Practice was... Pretty sure the actual bird came out as good as the practice bird.
Our winters are lovely. We have
Woo! So that's a wrap, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget about the giving part of Thanksgiving. It is the giving season. And don't forget to practice. Don't be afraid to practice, friends. Practice makes perfect. And we're looking for a perfect holiday. And I hope you all have a beautiful one. Whatever kind of holiday activities you get into, Dad Can Cook loves you. Peace.